Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. We're going to keep this short and brief. It is fight weekend. We got Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G. 3, a fight that we didn't know we was going to get, but what a difference a year makes, right? But without getting into all of the specifics, as far as that situation is concerned and how we got here, let's just talk about the fight that's happening. Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. All logic points towards Canelo Alvarez. Canelo always seems to have the edge on Gennady Golovkin. His skill set keeps him in the fight and keeps him out of the line of fire. So all logic, with knowing that, you would think a logical pick would be Canelo Alvarez. But let me throw this curveball at you guys. First and foremost, Canelo has been insanely busy. I mean, granted, it was against fighters that we knew he was going to beat up until Dimitri Bivol. So now let's throw this in there. The Bivol fight wasn't too long ago, and although Canelo was never like dazed and confused in the fight, to the point like based off of a punch, he was outboxed. Now, that's something that we didn't really see coming. Some people say they did, but the other side to that was we didn't think, regardless of how the fight played out, we didn't think that we'd see Canelo Alvarez lose on the cards. And that's where we're at with this. The aura of invincibility for Canelo is damaged. What do I mean by that? The block is hot in boxing right now. And I think Triple G saw what happened. He's looking at what happened in reference to the judging and, just overall Canelo being busy. I think Triple G feels at 168, he's at a healthier weight because he's 40 years old. I think it's more in his favor to come in at a heavier weight because he doesn't feel that he has to cut weight to make 160 to give Canelo this advantage. Furthermore, he doesn't believe that the judges are in Canelo's favor anymore. And that's huge. To him and to many others, Canelo looks very, very, very beatable. He looks very beatable right now. And I think Gennady Golovkin, not only is his confidence high, but he feels he's gotten under Canelo Alvarez's skin. BS aside, I watched a little clip of Ryan Garcia, and he's riding with, he says Canelo's still his guy, but he's riding with Gennady Golovkin. He wouldn't be surprised if Gennady pulls this out. Now, what I'm picking, I'm going to say Canelo Alvarez split decision. I know some guys saying, Gennady's old, he's going to go in there and get knocked out. I don't think so. I think Gennady still has a good chin. And I don't think Canelo could hurt him like how Gennady can hurt Canelo. Now, the fight I wanted to see was Canelo versus Dimitri Bivol, because that'll be Canelo's fight for survival. I think, Beterbiev. I think that'd have been a fight for survival. That'd have been the first time you see Canelo actually fighting for his life, his boxing life. Bivol is not a powerful guy, but he's an A-class boxer. So I say that he got off light by dodging Beterbiev, because that was the danger. He thought he could face Bivol and outbox him and collect the belt, especially based off of his lackluster performances prior to facing Canelo, but boy was he wrong. The thing with Gennady Golovkin is Gennady is a more dangerous puncher than Dimitri Bivol. Okay, and he's hurt Canelo a few times in those two fights that they had. So I believe that Gennady, I don't think Canelo should have taken this fight, because there's also that element of danger where it's now or never. I think Gennady, if he don't win this fight, I think he retires. If he wins this fight, he might, he understand, y'all, he wins this fight, he's undisputed. In one night, he's undisputed. What does he do? Defend? And defend against who? This just very may well be Gennady Golovkin's last fight. It very well may be that. Win or lose. So, what's the worst that can happen? He could lose. So I think it'll start out business as usual. But it is a possibility that Gennady Golovkin may take some risks. And no risk is unnecessary at this point in his career. This is his last hoorah. And I need you guys to remember, Roy Jones Jr. versus Antonio Tarver. Antonio Tarver looked average in a lot of fights, but there was something about Roy Jones Jr. that made him bring his A+ game. Okay? There was something about him that really brought him to another level. And he fought perfect fights. And he beat Roy when Roy was Superman. Juan Manuel Marquez versus Manny Pacquiao. After the rematch, after they fought to a draw and then they rematch, and I felt that, although he was knocked down twice, I thought Marquez won the second fight, but he didn't get it. The third fight, I clearly thought Marquez won. He didn't get it. After the second fight, I said, Manny should stay away from this guy. They fought a third time, and I said, you know what? That's it. They had a trilogy. He got the better of him. They should leave it alone. He fought him a fourth time, and we saw what happened. This could be, and I'm not saying it is, but this could be a situation for Canelo where it's like, you know what? I shouldn't even have done this. I gave this guy 2 opportunities to download data and figure me out. Now, we're talking about Gennady Golovkin's age. Let's not act like Canelo hasn't aged. And he's also been busy. And he's coming off of a loss. And the aura of invincibility is no longer there in the ring and with the judges. So it is a possibility. And I'm not saying it is. I'm picking Canelo to win by a split decision. But there's a possibility that this could be Gennady Golovkin's night. I don't know. It's boxing. Anything is possible. But this is just my opinion. So I'm picking Canelo by split decision, but I will not be surprised if we see something that we're not expecting to see tonight. So, hey, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And enjoy the fights. And man, if we get something crazy tonight, man, I'm just going to be like, wow. Bronx on deck.